Damon Roberts from DZ Motorsports. We're out of Livingston, Texas. I've got a 1964 Corvette here that we call Vertigo. With this car, we basically aim to kind of extend the looks and designs of what GM have done with the vehicle. I've done that with 3D printing, carbon fiber, different means of TIGging, welding, all metal forming, stuff like that. The car is wearing Strauss wheels with carbon fiber infused into the wheels. We've got solid carbon fiber blanks and aluminum barrels on that. Most of the car is basically done in an Akzo Nobel base coat with a house clear, house primer mix. The color of Akzo Nobels is called Starry Night. It's a DZ Motorsports custom mix. The full interior is done in a Relicate leather. It was all done in-house. Probably some of the 3D printed parts are in the interior, just to accent the leathers and things like that of the car. The engine bay is done in mostly metal, in different pieces, TIGged and done to be able to be removed if we need to restore or anything like that in a later date of the car. We didn't want to mess up the integrity of the car. That was the main point of the car. It's a special car and you don't want to hurt them. So we're running a Speedmaster intake. We've designed a lot of parts to go over it to hide a lot of the electronics because it is an LS3 with a 6L80 behind it, so we do have the runnability of the basically modern transmission, modern engine. Triple cooling fans just to make sure everything's cool. We do run AC on the car. All the oil coolers are there as well. The panels are also made to go and tuck under the hood so it hides everything. It basically encapsulates all of the relays and all the electronics that we have for all the modernizing and stuff that we have done. This thing has 5 different computers on it. Most of them are managed by the iPad mini that's in the dash. We can basically have a control unit that we have designed and basically come up. You can press different buttons to roll up the windows, lock the doors, control your ACs, things like that. It's got a full belly pan underneath the car from the very front all the way to the very back. We've got custom carbon fiber parts that basically kind of take the air out from being trapped under the compartments in there. We've got one in the center section and then 2 in the back. We're using a C4 rear that's been narrowed 4 inches on either side where we can accommodate the big tires. We're running about 13 inches of tire there. So with most of it, we've wanted to basically design parts that, like I said, would extend the looks and basic presentation of the Corvette. And that's what my main thing was. I wanted to basically make it look like the parts would be designed by GM in a modern time, but with this classic car. And that's what we've basically tried to do. I hope it basically kind of shows in the build and everybody loves the car. It's been a very awesome build. It's hopefully innovative for the field, and I hope it kind of helps out a lot of people. I'd like to kind of thank all of my sponsors and stuff like that. We've got Strauss, which has been awesome as far as wheels and stuff go. They're great to work with. If you need anything, they definitely will hook you up. Speedmaster is an insane company to work with. They have great products and a lot of them. We also have ran a lot of products. We've got basically Viking coilovers, which is another great company. I would really look into their coilovers. We've got the Dakota Digital Systems. Dakota Digital Systems are always good to basically run. Vintage Air, as just about everybody needs. We used Global West front end. It's a very good riding system. They also use Viking setups. Fast fuel injection system is the running system for the engine and the transmission. The probably main thing with the car was basically to get it where it looked like we would basically have a crowd around it at most times. I mean, it's I think, a beautiful car because, of course, it's my design, but I want other people to think that it's a beautiful car, and not just the older people. I would like the young people to see it, you know, as I do. So that's what we basically came to do, and I hope it basically transferred to that.